let's talk wrestling, because I didn't know you were into wrestling. What
Love
stage,
wrestling.
when were we a fan? Were we a fan in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s? When did we like wrestling?
Attitude Era.
So this is this WCW, NWO stuff, Stone Cold? I'm trying to, X-Pac?
Oh, yeah.
Who do we have here?
Well, I didn't really watch WCW too much, but I liked Sting from there, Booker T, but then the WWE, The Rock, Stone Cold, obviously, and then Kurt Angle was my dude.
He was like the Olympian wrestler before, right?
Right.
Yeah, then he went
gold medalist.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I missed that era, man. I'm dating myself, but I grew up with Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Coco Beware. And the back in the day when they used to wear the like what looked like the whitey tighties, you know what I'm talking about? They were
Right.
They were the whitey tighties, and the coolest move was like the clothesline. And I was showing my daughter, I was going through on YouTube. I was like, check this out, because my favorite match of all time is WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. And Hulk Hogan does what I still to this day regard as an impossible feat of strength, where he picked up Andre the Giant over his head and body slammed him. Greatest.
Right.
I mean, that's like a standing ovation if you're a wrestling fan. And I was so jacked. So I show that, and then I go, well, I should see like new stuff, because my daughter loves this show called Broken Skull Ranch with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
It's on CMT.
Never watched it though.
It's pretty good. It's just the only thing is like 90% of the show is Stone Cold going, big ass. That's a big ass jump. That's a big ass run. That's a big ass. That's 90% of the vocabulary on it. But there's a lot of, it's a good show. It's like a reality show, and a lot of feats of strength on that as well. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, let's watch a Stone Cold match. So I queue up the first one that pops up on YouTube. And it's Stone Cold, and I guess he was against like Kane or The Undertaker. Okay. And so The Undertaker is in the ring, and they're doing the, what is it where they give the speech? There's a name for it. They're doing the little promo or something.
Promos?
Yeah, Undertaker's in the ring doing a promo, and then he's threatening Stone Cold to come out. But it cuts to the back room, and it cuts to behind the scene. There's Stone Cold beating the crap out of Kane, and you just see him like he's like cheering him on the head, and then he's like kicking him in the face, and then somebody, it's another guy, walks out and like hits Stone Cold in the head with something, and Stone Cold comes stumbling out with like hitting the head with a bat, stumbling out into the audience, walking through the little aisle there up to the ring, and then they just start like pummeling each other with like it feels like weapons. They're just weaponizing each other. And at some point they throw Kane's hand up onto the stairs, and they put a chair on it, and it replicate breaking his arm. And I was freaked out. I was like, what happened to wrestling? I just showed my daughter a murder. I don't know what's going on. This like I come from the age where the body slam was the move. When you were watching wrestling, it was like violent. Oh my God, you were watching a violent wrestling.
Yeah. I mainly got into it because of the, I really like the acrobatics. Like, do you know the Hardy Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really liked just the acrobatics of everything, the showmanship of all of it, and it was just amazing. And then I'm also a big story guy. I like stories, with comics and everything. So
well, I mean, there is a canon to wrestling. There's a whole world of it. Yeah. Yeah.
So when they got good storylines, I'm just enthralled. I'm there. I'm locked in. You have me.
Yeah. I loved The Rock. I did watch some of him. I couldn't believe how violent the Stone Cold match was, but I really enjoyed, the thing I like about wrestling is that essentially it's like an American business. It's like you can find soccer in every country. You can find baseball, football, not so much, but now it's in Canada and Europe and stuff like that. But wrestling, professional wrestling is an all-American created business of watching. It combines theatrics. It combines like I had to learn, like I learned a lot about it. Like I learned there's a shoot and a work, is fake, and a shoot is real. sometimes you have like a work shoot that starts off fake, but then becomes real. So it blurs the lines between reality and fiction in a lot of ways. Like when CM Punk, did you ever follow CM Punk?
Yeah, I love CM Punk.
Okay, so there's this great speech where he like quit the WWE and he's sitting cross-legged and he's talking in this promo about Vince McMahon or somebody like that. And he's
just the pipe bomb.
Yeah, and he's trashing the WWE. Turns out like 90% of what he said was completely how he actually felt. But the whole, like it was staged to a point, but then a lot of it was very real. And that blurring the lines is like an art form. To me, I see it as a very high-level art form, is how I see it.
Yeah.
And I think it gets made fun of because people just go, oh, it's just fake. And they don't step and say, wait, hold on. You've got stuntmen who have died doing this. It's dangerous. It's all get out. You've got amazing, like this canon that they've written, these writers. They hire top-notch, like Hollywood writers to write these storylines. You've got acting, and you've got reality blended in with all of this. Like, I believe Stephanie McMahon is actually married to Triple H. I think that's a real marriage.
Yeah, they're really married, yeah.
Yeah. Vince McMahon, really, like, is crazy. He's crazy. So all this stuff, like that blending of it all is very amazing to me. And now, to take it a step further, and you'll love this, we're, maybe it's good or it's bad, but I feel like wrestling has caught on so much so that now we have a literal WWE Hall of Famer who is in the White House. Did you know that? Did you know Trump was a WWE Hall of Famer?
Yes, I did. I did know that.
Did you ever see the thing where he shaved Vince McMahon's head in the ring?
No, I heard about that. I missed that one, but yeah.
You gotta watch it on YouTube, man. Do you have like an Apple TV or a Roku or anything like that?
Well, I have the WWE Network, so I can definitely.
Oh, you're like a real fan. You're subscribed.
Oh, yeah, I'm hardcore.
You got to check out the Battle of the Billionaires. It is
okay.
You're gonna watch our president clothesline Vince McMahon and shave his head, and you will never have a better time in your life. I mean, it's truly amazing.